Chosen ones, the fact that you're showing up for yourself is startling them. Chosen ones, listen up. The fact that you're showing up for yourself is something that your enemies cannot even fathom. Chosen ones, because as far as they could remember, they took advantage of your weaknesses, and they felt like a giant in your life. They felt like you would never ascend or become anything that was gigantic and phenomenal, anything abnormal. Now, they knew that there was something about you that was very, very great. They knew that there was something about you that they had to keep their eye on. They had to watch. And so, the way the Matrix is set up, family, is that many people are looking with a side eye to figure out what the chosen ones are up to every day, all day, because you got to think about it like this, family. Your anointing, your anointing scares the living daylights out of many people. Your anointing, family, scares the living daylights out of many people. You succeeding is not in their hand of cards. It's not in their cards. You know what I'm saying? You're the reason why people now have to figure out new ways to compete, but there is none on the table. There is no way. Because chosen ones, God gave you a purpose. Everybody watching this video right now has a certain type of purpose. You know what I'm saying? They have a certain direction. But see, chosen ones, people got used to you being hand me down. They got used to you being average or below average. And the fact that you actually are are on your grind, you're actually uh, not even only that did you find your passion or your purpose, but you have the gasoline in your tank, or should I say, you have the Godfidence, you have the Godfidence to push through, even the times where you don't feel like showing up for yourself, chosen ones. You have the Godfidence within. You recognize the realm, and you broke through all of the barriers that Satan has set for you from the time of conception, from the chosen ones, from the time of conception. You were never meant to go this far, but you know, in Satan children and in Satan eyes, you were not supposed to rise up like a beacon and be the best. But guess what? You know, day in and day out, God was working on you. He isolated you for a reason. And he wanted you to learn in isolation that this is not a physical warfare. This is a spiritual battle. And he wanted you to learn that as long as your spirit is diesel, as long as your spirit is a bodybuilder, nobody can even manipulate you. Because chosen ones, let me tell you something. Most people don't fall victim, and let me tell you something. Most people don't fall victim to physicality, materialistic stuff. Let me tell you something. Most people don't fall victim to psychological warfare like you think they do. Let me tell you something. Every time somebody get played in this world, what the first thing people say? First thing people want to say, oh, she played him. Or he would have survived if he would have thought this or thought that. No, he wouldn't have, because let me tell you something. Satan don't thought of all the chess moves that could be played on the chessboard. There is no chess move, chosen ones. There's only a spirit move. You gotta move your spirit. Chosen ones, you gotta really start to find faith You gotta, you know, this is a life is a game that's gambled on your guts. It's all about your guts. It's not even about what nothing you could think could possibly give you the glory of God. Nothing in your physical, fleshly mind can be is worthy. Nothing in your mind is worthy of God. You feel me? You have to accept Him in and be of Christ. And you have to stand on His foundation, chosen ones, because chosen ones, listen up. His foundation is solid. At the end of the day, a lot of people say this and say that, but chosen ones, God gave us all a purpose, and people wonder where you get your gasoline from. Where does this person have a high spirit? Where does this person learn how to be this way? How does this person push through every day, every day? You know what I'm saying? So, chosen ones, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself, because when times get hard, chosen ones, you have to look to yourself to be the beacon of light. You have to look to yourself. And I know sometimes, chosen ones, it seems very hard. I know sometimes it seems very difficult. But you got to stay consistent through everything, because guess what? I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to somebody. Your favorite YouTuber, your favorite artist, your favorite entertainer, your favorite what you call it, whatever you want to call it. They get tired the same way you get tired. They get tired the same way you get tired, chosen ones. They did not, they were not born with a gut that pushes them past the perimeters of of normalcy. This is a learned behavior, chosen ones. This is a gut reaction. This is a something that this is godfidence. This is not confidence. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that someone could just tell you how to be. This is something that you gotta go through the mud, and then people are gonna respect it, because people know that, hey, they know the difference. When they look at the accolades, they could tell the difference between the people who really was grinding for it versus the people who uh, won it overnight just because it looked nice, just because it shined, just because. And that's your fleshly mind telling you, I want this because this guy know how to get girls. I want to know how to get girls like him. Or this guy got a new car. I want to know how to get a new car too. You know, you see Andrew Tate and all these alpha male. I want to be an alpha male too. I want to be a I know sometimes I would get like this, where I'm scrolling down my timeline and everybody I see, Dr. Sebi or Nana, I see this person today. I see this person, and within one day, I'm scrolling past 20 different people, and they're all motivating me to do 20 different things, to the point where it's nothing wrong with that, chosen ones. But you got to realize that God put something unique inside of you. And when you find that thing, it's going to be so intimate that you're going to be like, man, I, I still want to do some of the stuff other people was, motivating me to do, but that's going to come later, because right now I'm so hooked on this one drug that God got me on, and it's confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's confidence, it's self belief, it's self confidence. You know what I'm saying? Chosen ones, a lot of people, they want to sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying? They want to act like you're not chosen, but guess what? You're the chosen one, because you can't answer to nobody in life. You can only answer to God, because He will never forsake you. Like I said in the other video, He will never forsake His chosen one. He will never let anything about you become rotten, because that's all the enemy wanted to do the whole time. The enemy wanted you to become um, bitter like them, or wanted you to feel like, you know what I'm saying, uh, life is not as fun as it is. And then every time you having fun, chosen ones, they want to steal your fun from you, And they want to act like, you feel me, we all having fun so they could just spoil your fun. They want to spoil your fun because they understand. Look at how sneaky the enemy is. Chosen ones. The enemy understands that by you having fun, by you having things that you hold dear and precious to you, the enemy knows that those are the motivating factors in your life that push you to not give up. There's a lot of things that could push you to not give up. So you could have your main thing that you really love to do, but you could still have things that you tell yourself to push you. Because even if you love something, you're not going to want to do it every day. But that's why I say it's also the grind, because once you push yourself enough times to do it on days that you didn't want to do it, it's developing an inverse type of muscle inside of you that feels like, you're like, yeah, yo, where's all this energy coming from? How am I floating right now? It's like I'm floating. It's like I'm doing this where another person might wouldn't do it because they so scared of like what, you know, how overexerting themselves or something like that. But chosen ones, you don't feel like you're losing no energy. In fact, you feel like you're multiplying because the universal laws say, manifestation says, you should never act like, you should never hold on to money because you're sending a signal indirectly to the universe that I don't trust that more money is coming my way. Same thing with energy. Okay, let me go ahead and I just made a video, but let me go ahead and exert more energy because guess what, chosen ones? Everybody playing the game wrong. They think that if I don't got energy, then I gotta preserve it. Yeah, self-preservation is rule law number one. But just because I'm preserving it today, don't mean tomorrow I'm not gonna do 10 times more work. See, I'm winning this way and I'm winning that way. I'm winning on a day when I want to do less, and I'm winning on a day when I want to do more because the name of the game is about deliberating. This is how am I being deliberate? It's not about less or more. It's about deliberately doing whatever I'm putting out to do. So if I want to make 6 videos, I want to make 6 videos. If I want to make 0 videos tomorrow, I'm not making a dang video. But see, this is how you got to get it to where you can do it how you want to do it at any given moment. That's chosen ones how you take life by the horns. You just got to develop the guts and the integrity to and the wind, and you got to boss yourself around on the days where you don't want to do it. And eventually, what, you'll be surfing on the waves. I'm telling you, keep going, chosen ones. Do not give up on yourself. Every day is a new day. Push no matter what people say, no matter how you say, whatever nobody think, because it's gonna come to tuition. And can't nobody stop you. And I'm going, chosen ones. I love y'all. See you on the next video. Stay chosen. I'm going.